Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, oh, la, 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 la. in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Beaufort Zone. My name is Javon Livingston. As we get ready to go, we got another matchup here tonight between the rivals cross town, Beaufort High versus Battery Creek. This time at Beaufort High. Shout out to tonight's sponsor, BCTV, for sponsoring tonight's coverage here on Beaufort Zone Media as we get ready to go here. Crosby for Beaufort High and Strain Veronica Strain for Battery Creek getting ready to go for the tip-off. And the difference between tonight's matchup, you see there at the bottom of your screen, number 2, Amira Brown, transfer over from Bluffton on the court tonight. She was out for that game versus the first round of Battery Creek, and a bad pass already to start this one off, and a turnover. If you're Battery Creek and you had the performance you had against Beaufort High the last go-round in your own building, you don't want to start off on the road with the quick turnover. Shout out to Devin Fields joining us in the chat. Quick three from the corner off the mark. Zaria coaxed him, but there's Hayward down low trying to get the follow, and there's going to be a lot of that tonight, and that's where the game, is going to be won or lost tonight. I think both teams had the ability to shoot the three, mostly by Quinasia Jones. I believe she had about 4 or 5 threes in that first matchup. She was definitely the leading scorer. Veronica Strain had a three, but Beaufort High on the defensive side was applying too much pressure on the defensive side, and when they weren't getting those threes, there were a lot of turnovers that followed for Battery Creek, and that was the difference in this game. You see Amira Brown, and she's going to be a problem for these Battery Creek team, as she's one of the top defensive guards in the area, and that she completes that trio of what is going to be a dangerous backcourt for these Ladies Eagles this season. High shot off the mark. There goes Brown. Brown on the push. She handled most of the ball handling duties for the Lady Bobcats last season. Taking place of Takoya Hayward, who I believe is over at Claflin, if I'm not mistaken, who was on that team a couple of years ago, who went to the third round of the playoffs, lost to Ridgeview, and the only thing that separated them, I think, in that matchup against Ridgeview, they just didn't have the depth. You had your 5 starters, you had Hayward, you had Washington, you had Brown, and then when you went to the bench, you had two more ladies on the bench, and then Washington, I believe, Maddie Washington, I believe, got hurt, if I'm not mistaken, and she was out, and so you already lose one of your starters, and that was already going to be a problem for you in this game. And Michaela, speaking of injuries, this Michaela Wilson on the ground, which would be a big loss for these Lady Dolphins here if she's not able to get up. So we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort Zone for injury timeout.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beaufort Zone. Back into the first quarter, 1-0 lead for the Lady Eagles. 3 ball coming from the corner from Coaxum out of the injury timeout. Nice putback there down low by Owens. And you see the problem here when I talk about rebounding. Multiple second, third chance opportunities here for these Lady Eagles. Can't get a bucket out of it, though, but once those shots start falling, that might be an issue. And that's what it was in that first quarter earlier this week when they played at Battery Creek on both sides, not just one side, not just Beaufort or Battery Creek. Both teams played a very, very sloppy first quarter. And there was a lot of bad passes. There was a lot of turnovers. There was a lot of missed shots. Mostly everybody was almost, one and forever during that first quarter. And there goes Brown, another lady that's capable of hitting that three ball. And there goes Jones. She's one of those leading three-point shooters for this Battery Creek team, as I mentioned earlier. So look for her to try to get rolling. Crosby down low. And a quick pass on the inside to Hayward. Can't finish the bucket. There's Olivia Cathy. Cathy try to get out of traffic, pass inside. It's going to be a turnover. Owens picks it up, finds Hayward up front. Ball taken away easily by Coaxum. Hayward up front. Should be a drop in the bucket for Jania Hayward. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Scott Aiken. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout break, 5-0 lead for the Lady Eagles here. Off to a quick start. Couple turnovers, fast break points. You see Hayward up there harassing Cathy, and that's pretty much going to be the story of tonight. And then here comes the help from Coaxum, trying to guard on Spencer. Baseline as Jones tried to drive there and runs into Crosby. Spencer mid-range shot, good off the mark. There hits the opposite corner. Crosby up front in transition. Gets her on the rebound, back up and in. And I always love, when I wouldn't say fives, I'm not going to say bigs, since we're doing ladies basketball here. But when your fives, your front court, they get down and run. You see Crosby trailing once again to try to get that quick pass and layup. You love, you see that when you see your fours and fives running the court in transition. Three ball, Hayward from the corner. And the Lady Eagles off to a 10-0 start. This is going to become a rout pretty fast if the Lady Dolphins can't get something going here. And there goes Owens now with a steal. She finds she finds Hayward up front, who can't make the layup. Just over 4 minutes to go here inside the first quarter. Ball taken away by Hayward once again. And Hayward is going to roll that one in. And they are on a roll, continuing 12-0 run here to start the first quarter. Another steal, Hayward. Easily lays that one up, and another timeout here for the Dolphins. We're going to take a break one more time, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort Own. ladies and gentlemen. Second time out for the Lady Dolphins, trying to get something going here. Shot started falling for the Lady Eagles, and then a couple of turnovers in a row, turning into easy transition points for the Lady Eagles. Forced the second time out to try to get something going, try to get some fire in these Dolphins. Brown in the corner, 3-ball off the mark. There's Jones, got the rebound there. Quick foul on Hayward there. And there's Brown with the steal. And she's going to get a easy transition layup. And I'm sure most of the points are coming right now here for these Lady Eagles. Goes to Jones inside. Trying to get some ball movement going here to try to be able to make a bucket. Three-pointer, no good. They're going to call the foul, so I believe that's to the line is Kathy. And Kathy going to go to the line for 3. Attempts here, an opportunity here to get 3 on the board. And 0 for 3 at the line. It goes Kathy. You got your points opportunity there. You want to call it the charity stripe, as it's also known, because it's a free bucket. It's an opportunity there. And not able to convert. 0 and 3. In transition, the Lady Eagles off to a dominant start, 18-0 here over Battery Creek. And full subs here for the Lady Eagles. And Michaela Wilson back onto the court for the Dolphins. You love to see that. Along with Crystal Morton. Tried to go inside to Dennison as she was posted up front there, just off the fingertips. High pass out to Crosby. That's Aaron Crosby, younger sister of Carson. Patrick and Owens trying to go back and forth there on the pass. Going baseline is Jones. Overshoots. Wilson grabs the rebound, puts it back up. And then there goes the first 2 for the Lady Dolphins. And you love to see that if you're a Battery Creek fan. Wilson goes down within the first minute of the matchup, and she's down for a minute. And she was kind of writhing in pain there. And with basketball, you got to be careful with what those injuries look back. And she gets back and she makes a point. And then there goes Jayla Evans on the answer, getting 2 more for the Lady Eagles. Keeping that lead at 18. Singleton almost getting a deflection. Strain. Quick trigger from the 3, getting around Evans, but no good. Spencer, high arcing mid-range shot, no good. Crosby down low to Dennison. on Strain, second team foul. 2 team fouls for each here. Nice pass on the inside, Deja Singleton. Wilson corner, Strain, 3-ball off the mark. Crosby shot no good there to end the quarter. 22-2, a 20-point advantage here for these Lady Eagles on Beaufort Town. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break to end the quarter. We'll be right on back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Beaufort Zone. Start of the second quarter. It is a 20-2 run to start. A 22-2 run in that first quarter. 20-point advantage here for the Lady Eagles. The subs are in and the starters are on the bench in the first quarter. After the first quarter for the Lady Eagles, Wilson was down for most of that first quarter, came back towards the end. She has the only 2 points on the board for these Lady Dolphins here, who have struggled to find anything, if much, here on the offensive end. Change from a shooting foul to an on the floor. Pass into Crosby from Singleton from the baseline and ends up a team turnover. Good defense there from the Lady Dolphins. You need more of that. They got to do something in this game. For me, I think the pride in this game right now, you're down by 20 points and you are the Lady Dolphins starters. I think the pride would be to do enough to get Coach Jones to put the starters back in before halftime. And I think that's something that if you're the Dolphins, that's something small, and Coach Scott Aiken, that you would tell the Lady Dolphins to have pride in here tonight. Kathy in the corner working on Dennison, massive height difference there. Through ball, no good from Jones. Crosby to rebound. Patrick, full court pass to Jayla Evans almost. And it was nice ball movement before Miss Quanisha Jones comes hustling back. And that was a great hustle play, and that's what you got to show your players. Something like that, it saves a point. You want to talk about in a close game. That's not the situation tonight, but for her to be able to hustle back in a game like this where you're still down by 22 points, get a deflection for an easy to stop an easy transition bucket, That's nice to be commended by Quineza Jones. Wilson and Evans gets tied up, winds up in a turnover. Kathy to Jones. Jones right hand high off the square, no good. Get it back to Wilson off the rebound for a mid-range shot, no good. Crosby, and she's gonna take it coast to coast here, and she's gonna finish. And Crosby, she gets her first points here of the night, 26-2. Here, 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Jones in the middle. Almost point blank shot, no good there. She gets there on the rebound, tries to clear it out as if we're playing a game of 21. And her pass deflected. Wilson to Jones, her three off the side of the rim. As Dennison gets tied up down low. Quick pass on the inside to Kathy, taken away by Dennison. Down to Crosby, trying to go coast to coast. She can't finish. Jayla Evans grabs the rebound before travel gets called. She's getting tied up by Wilson there. And an air ball from Michaela Wilson. And you hear the woos from everybody in the crowd. Patrick trying to go to work there. On Spencer, taking away Wilson on the help defense. On all the way in the transition bucket, Michaela Wilson, great job forcing the turnover and converting it into points there. Patrick trying to answer back, showing that was a fluke. And substitutions coming onto the court for the Lady Eagles. Anna Kate Gray, Zanaya Reynolds Morgan, and that's Delia Laborde. Substitution for Crosby, Evans, and Patrick. And Anna Kate Gray with the quick shot there. She wound up being the leading scorer in that second unit the other night at Battery Creek, as she came in off the bench, and she, if anything, you get your second unit in and you're coaching them against varsity starters, doing an actual live game, especially a rival game, and there's some errors going on. You're trying to get them settled in. You're trying to get them to run plays with that second unit in, doing against another team's start unit in an actual game, in front of fans. And throughout all those errors that they had in that second before they settled down, it was Kate Gray who was able to still get those transition buckets and half-court shots, and well, not half-court shot, but half-court set shots there. And she really kept the second unit kind of pushing forward on the scoreboard. And I believe that was a medical substitution for Singleton. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Evans back onto the court. The steal by Jones. Reynolds Morgan, guarded by Spencer, was tipped, but it's going to be that court. And I think that's what Reynolds Morgan is trying to figure out. She believes that that ball was tipped, so it shouldn't have been a backcourt. Quick pass from Jones back to Wilson, this time off the top of the board there. A little bit of arid passes from that Eagles offense. Side pass to Jones, taken away by Kate Gray. And a Kate Grace. Got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. That's a Boondocks reference if you're not familiar with the show. Shout out to Cat Williams, pit name Slickback. Long range attempt there for Reynolds Morgan. No good, and after a little bit of a scoring onslaught by the starting unit from the Lady Eagles, second unit in, and it's been a little bit of a stagnant quarter here, 4-2. Total of 6 points scored here in the second quarter. Deflection for Gray. They leave Kathy open for the three. No good. Rebound Strain. Jones back to Kathy. Driving baseline, loses the handle. A little bit of hip-to-hip action there from Laborde. Forces the turnover. Reynolds Morgan layup no good as she drove baseline in the second unit, having a little bit of an issue with passing the ball here. I think they're making the decisive passes that they need to make, but having a hard time corralling those passes, not really accurate. And that one is as Dennison comes running down the lane and grabs the inbound pass and makes a quick bucket. Listen to Jones, gets around Dennison to go baseline. Her shot off the mark. Reynolds trying to run in transition and tries to clear out there. Once again, an arid pass. There goes Wilson on the drive. She can't make the transition too. Foot over the line for Evans, but the board falls down, getting that rebound. And Evans on the inside for two. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I realize I didn't roll the clock there on that possession. About a whole minute there. 1:06 to go. Spencer rolls around, drives down the lane. Hit the bucket. There's Gray trying to drive through the middle of traffic. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little bit of a camera glitch here going on where we're going to tough out this first, these last 30 seconds here. We'll get that fixed during halftime for you. Dennison on the putback for 2. And that leaves it there in the first half, 32-6. Battery Creek with the lead here on Beaufort High with the lead here on Beaufort Town. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort Town.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more. Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more. Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
With a back and forth action here in the fourth quarter. And that goes Kathy getting two for the Lady Dolphins here. Strain to Spencer. Wilson, Kathy left open for three. This time way off the mark. Wilson grabs the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Deja Singleton on the rebound for the Lady Eagles. Coach Jones insisting that Patrick push. Patrick into Reynolds, back to Patrick. Down low and tipped by Jones. High pass from Crosby, try to get that to Laborde. Does Laborde, quick trigger, three ball off the mark. Rebound Crosby once again. Her pass tipped, but then stolen by Laborde. Stolen back. There goes Kathy. Kathy pushing, trying to go against Crosby. And she can't finish in transition, but a draw the foul. Kathy going to the line. Goes 1 for 2, make that 51-15. The reciprocal of the numbers there. Pass from Patrick to Reynolds. Tried to get a tap there, but the foot was on the line. I apologize, Zahim. That does say second quarter. We are all the way in the fourth quarter. So I always tell people, if you're watching, don't be afraid to comment. Let us know how some things are going there. I don't like ticky-tack and I don't like complaining too much, but something like that, the scoreboard's way off. It's just second quarter, we're all the way in the fourth. That's a big issue there. So, but I apologize. Thank you, Mr. Zahim, for commenting there, helping me square that away here in the final moments of the fourth quarter. That's probably going to miscue the highlights a little bit there, but hasn't been too much action here in the fourth. And no one going to get a final shot off, and the Lady Eagles are going to win this one 51-15 here on the Beaufort Zone. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end this game. We're going to end this link, and we'll start the boys' game link soon as the boys walk on to the court. Not sure if they're going to start directly at 7:30, 7:08, so they should. But don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. You can see our upcoming stream links and more right after this.